Hey y'all, Tammy here with Happy Art Creations and welcome to my art room. You know what, I'm going to do something cool today. I've got 3 of these containers. See it? Great kitchen containers. You can put the lid on. And but I'm only going to pour on top of the lid. And I'm leaving a little lip. You see it? Isn't it cool? Well, anyhow, I'm just going to pour on top of these, and afterwards I will resin. And again, with resin, these are not to be immersed. So remember to tell your people, if you choose to do this, that people who buy things from you, that just have them wipe off the top, okay, or carefully wipe inside. I did put around this area right here. I did bring the tape around all the way, and I'll show you what I do. But anyhow, I've got this large size. Then I've got the next size, and I got the next size. So these are kind of an experiment, and I'm going to be kind of doing the bloom, kind of, sort of, okay? I meant to add a little bit of my Liquitex pouring medium in here that, of course, I got on 50% sale when at, what's it called it? Michael's, when I went there the other day, and I was going to put just a tad of that, and well, there we go. And literally, I just want a little bit to add in here to give it an extra little something, because I did not follow the exact pour for the bloom. The main thing of what I'm going to be doing with this bloom is I'm going to be using the house paint as the base, because I'm going to be moving it around. And I am going to use the brown, Van Dyke Brown activator, and I'm making a big mess with these. Sorry. I guess I could have used the squeezy, but there's not a whole lot of paint in this, and so I didn't want to put too much, and I kind of wanted to measure it out, so next time I would know better. All right. So I'm going to stir those up in a sec, and oh man, this stuff's too expensive. Make sure you get all the little ditties off the top, wipe it good around the side, and promptly put your lid on, because if you know me, I can make a little mess. I am also going to put just a tad of the GAC. I do not want this. I really want this to be a nice something. Something nice someone might like in their kitchen. So you see what I'm doing? This is just a tiny little spoon, okay? And then I'll go over my paints. But I'm not following the whole thing. I didn't use the untinted paint to mix my colors. I didn't do any of that. Now GAC helps with crazing, or when your paint kind of breaks or cracks. So this is something that I'm taking. Oh, which one did I put it in here? Oh, geez, I don't know which one I put it in. I think it's this one. Anyhow, let me wipe that off. Wipe my lid and put it away out of my way. And I'm going to go over my paints with you, okay? And I'll stir these as I'm doing it. I am using all of my brand new birthday paints, my Arteza colors, and I've got Prussian blue, Glacier blue, Pearl Cactus green, and Pearl Turquoise. Okay, these paints are going to be thicker. I did a 2-to-1 just because Arteza can hold up to it. But if you look at this right here, see, it's a mound on a mound on a mound, and it goes away pretty quick, but it's not super thin. It is not the thickness that you might use if you were going to, say, do a Dutch pour or whatever, okay? I am going to use my spinner, I think, but I have it on my spinner so I can play with it. Isn't that a very luscious? And all of these are pearly and wonderful. And this is the Glacier blue, and I don't know about you, but that's just, my light is so awful. One day, y'all, one day, okay? One day. And this is just my plain old 24 karat gold. I've got it fixed up. It should squirt, out of the bottle. Let me put these paints away. Over here out of the way. All right. And then I've got, where are you? made this a little while ago. Some people like black as their cell activator. I kind of like this yummy, it's like a chocolatey brown, and it's Amsterdam's Van Dyke Brown. It's one of my favorite colors. I'm getting low, as I can tell here. And I do have that mixed up. I don't have the Australian floetrol, but this is thin. Your activator should be thinner than your other colors, and I could just about guarantee that's what it's going to be like. And I definitely have more than enough paint. And in order to do this, and I did this just so that I could have a little bit more suction. This is bubble wrap, and I taped it on my little ditty here, and underneath I still have my press and seal wrap just to keep my thing clean. I'm kind of wanting it to keep it clean. I don't know how long that will last, but by golly, I'm going to try. And just set this on like that. So it looks like it's going to spin okay. Alrighty. So I'm not going to worry too much. And there we go. Oh, let me get my chair here. Alright. Okay, got my chair so I can put my paints down. This here is my my base. I don't use this in most of my paintings at all, just usually a bloom type. Get this at Walmart. This one is the satin, ready to use, just the plain old white, Blanco. Okay, so I've got that ready, and I've got it in a cup just because it's easier. Now y'all, you don't want to stir this up real bubbly or anything like that. If it's been in your can a long time, you might, but boy, is that thick. Some people actually add some water to theirs. I might. That's awful thick. This is thicker than I thought. So I'm going to use my water that is, let me just scoot that over a little. My water that is 90% water and 10% floetrol, and I am going to add some GAC to help with cracking, because of all the paints that might crack, this one is probably the one. I'm not going to measure, I'm going to eyeball this. So maybe a good tablespoon in that cup, and I believe that cup is a 32 ounce. I think if you put it in a, oh, what do they call it? In a whole can, I think they mix it with 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup to the can. And everybody uses different paints, but this one quite a few people do. So this is the one I'm going to use. It's better than it was. So that's good. And I think I mixed that other stuff up okay. Alright. And I do try to keep a good... This is messy. This one is messy. I had a blink in my lights. Wonder if there's a storm coming. Anyhow, this one's messy, so I also have a wet towel beside me because I don't know about you. Oh, it did go out. Let me shut this off. My TV decided to come on, and I don't know why. And now my TV won't shut off. Hang on just a minute. I know, I'm doing it, right? This is not what I want to do. Okay. This time I'm going to start with a different color. Okay. Starting with the... I might do it backwards. Kind of. Let's start with this one and put all the other colors, and then maybe the blue. Let's try that green right there. Let's put our little bit of blue, not too much, right there. And with this, do want a dot of, just a dot. Like that. Okay. And y'all, I'm actually going to do the brown like this as a, I know, I'm just experimenting, y'all. A dot of that. And here is my white activator also. Alright, here we go. See that dot? Gonna get it right now. Alright, I'm fixing to blow. Y'all ready? I haven't done this in a while. I think I found the right method. I'm gonna blow that right there though. There we go. Alright. I think I got that part now. We're gonna let it pull away again, or not pull away, go back in. So, my grandson and I are going to be playing on this in a little while, but Mammy wanted to definitely work on this because this is going to be a fun art. Okay, I like this. I like where the blue is not so pronounced, but it's absolutely there. So let me bring you in a little bit more. There you go. Y'all ready? It's still not moving. Let's. When you move it around and you see that the center is still not moving, then it's not ready to do its thing. So, anyhow, what'd I do with my water bottle? I am thirsty. How many of y'all get to working in your art room and forget to drink something? I do. It's not a good thing. You definitely need water. And I shoot for 100 ounces a day, but lately that's not been the case. Especially when we were on vacation. Oh my gosh, it was just hard to get that in. Alright, are you gonna move yet? Nope, you're still what they call stuck. Don't be stuck. Come on. See, I like what the brown does, y'all. Alright, let's just start it. I do like that. Sorry about the nose. All of a sudden allergy kind of kicked up. See, nothing's on this side. What did I do? I like everything about it except there's not enough on that side. And you can manipulate it. See, I did move it a little bit. Let's see if I can get it to get to the side there for me. That's better. Let me look. Alright, I'm going to try to go this way a hair. And luckily, this area I'm touching on the side is the side that's going to be well, I just don't know. Trying to get that right there to move back over. When you reach it, then bring it back. it had like a spot that wasn't quite right. You know, if you look at this just right, I see an angel. Anybody else see the angel? Right here is her body and her gown, and there's her beautiful wings. Okay, I think I'll keep her. She is most beautiful. That was the longest one I have ever taken on one of these things. Alright, well, let me move it. I'm going to leave this here for the other, but I do have more. Oh, she's so pretty. Alright, well, I got an angel. I'm gonna keep it. Alright. Now, bring you back out just a hair. Here we go. A clean one. Oh, just so you know, speaking of cleaning, which I just messed, it doesn't matter. I did clean these with alcohol before we started. Now, which way? This way? There we go. Oh, that's more centered. So, I'm going to try to remember how I did that last one. Whoop, and it wasn't like that. Wasn't that much, but okay. I won't have to do the sides. I'm going to look for my dots. You see that one right there? I'm going to get it before it gets underneath my other paint. Oop, there's another one. Y'all, I love this tub. You can get it at Lowe's. Alright, we started off with that one. What did I go next? I did the beautiful, look at that green. It's like a sagey. I know it says cactus, but it looks more like a sage. And if you've lived in Idaho, they've got beautiful mountains, but even in the mountains they have sage. And we lived in Mountain Home, Idaho. It was a military base. And anyhow, you could see the mountains, but we weren't mountain home, trust me. And it was beautiful, but all you had to do is drive an hour anyway, and you would be up in the mountains. A place called Stanley wasn't very far from us. It was so, so gorgeous. Anyhow, and then Eastern Idaho is like, oh my gosh, it's right there by Yellowstone. I might have put too much. I know I'm doing this again, but I want that. I want it in there, and I'm going to put my white. I like the brown, y'all. Okay. Here we go. Remember, be ready to blow. Trying to get those holes that are bubbles. Ready? Let me bring it this way. Blow until you see cells. Let me turn it one more time. Okay, might have a little bit more white than I want, but let's see how it works out. The colors and even that starfish composition is gorgeous. So we might be on a roll now. I think maybe that was the problem. I had the wrong colors in the wrong place. So we shall see. It's still trying to go back to the middle, so I'm going to let it, okay? Wish y'all could see this gorgeous like stuff right here. You see that? Nope, if I do it, maybe right here. Nope. Anywhere close? There, see that? That's my when I took everything off. I have a little blob of stuff right there. It's almost done. Right up in here. It still looks like it's got a little dip. Dips-a-doodle. A little dip will do ya. Anybody know where that's from? Did my camera move? Because it sure looks like it might have. There. That's better. If it moves, I'll know. Alright, let's try it. Lefty-loosey. And believe it or not, even though you can't tell because I'm using my right hand, I am a lefty. I was just switched in kindergarten back in the day. They used to do such things. Alright, not sure how I feel about this blob. So at this point, before I go any further, I'm going to kind of move everything that way. I'm not sure how I feel about this one yet. It's got two blobs of gold right there. They look like eyeballs. It's still pretty. And see how pretty that brown goes with this? It blends with that beautiful gold. It just has a way. This might be a scrape though, y'all. Because I don't like those big blobs. I put too much. It is pretty. Let's do it a good one. You can't hurt it, right? Maybe I can get those blobs off, did I? I think I did. Nope, they're still there. They look better, but they're still there. What you think? Let me look it up out at the light. I put too much gold. I'm gonna scrape. Yeah, I am going nuts. Thank goodness that house paint isn't expensive. Alright. We'll do it again. Hopefully it's just the second time. Alright, here we go. If the first you don't succeed, try again. Okay. I really like that color. And I think I might switch it up again and put the light and then the blue and then end with the green and just see how that ends, because oh, that's so gorgeous, those colors. Okay, that's all of that. All of that. And literally, y'all, just a dollop in the middle. Dollop, that's it. That's what I get for talking too much, right? And then maybe just a dollop right in here of this. And then my white. All right. Here we go. Pop, pop, pop. Okay. Ooh, prettier already. Okay. See what I mean about how it had those blobs of stuff on it? Right? That's pretty. Alright, and it's coming into the middle. It's coming into the middle. Let me see if I can get that to just come out a little bit. It's gonna spill over. Alright, that's good though. Alright, now, sometimes you can use, the turkey baster. I'm gonna blow slightly right here in the middle. Help get rid of some of the direct white. Alright. That may end up being pretty. We'll have to see when we spin it, right? Wow, this has become, I think, a long video. I might do the last one on my own. I don't want it to be a super long. It wasn't supposed to be a long video. Oh, it's so pretty though, isn't it? I'm glad I did that. I hope it doesn't leave me with blobs though, right? Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. I think my tape's coming undone, but I don't care. Maybe I shouldn't have. Can't hurt it to keep going, so let's see. I may just spin this one crazy. Let's go the other direction, see if I can get this to pull that way. There we go. Much better. It's coming this way. Let's see. Pop the bubble. I'm gonna keep going this direction. Tuck that. Not that it matters. You ready? Sometimes you can help it out. Now this paint does, because it's on that bed, it does move slower, so I think that's all I'm going to do is have to move it this way a little bit and quit spinning. This one's better than the other one. I like it. What do y'all think? That's gorgeous, isn't it? That is gorgeous. Okay, so I'm done with this one. Let me get my next little doodatter here. Leave that one there for the last one. Okay, last one. Let's see if we can get this done quick. Ta-da. Ta-da. Anything I got on those jars will wash off easily. So, alright, I still like my first one because it had the angel. You know? And really, if you think about what I'm actually pouring off, it's really not that much. Alright, we started off with this one. That is such a gorgeous color. Then we went to the next gorgeous color. Then we went to the Prussian blue, which just brings out the colors. Last but definitely not least, I do like this green next to the gold. Okay. Remember, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I know I sing silly songs. But if you watch musicals, you'd probably know where that one came from. Here we go. We're going to be... You ready, Freddie? All right. Move it that way. that one's probably the prettiest of them all. Right? I don't want to mess that one up. Let's bring it that way just a hair. There. It's not quite ready. That is gorgeous. And I think they'll all look like a set when they're all together. So maybe we'll have a one-time wonder on this one. What do you think? They are gorgeous. It's still kind of pulling right there in the middle, and I kind of do want to wait. So, do. All right. There we go. Looks good to me. Y'all ready? Let's go righty-tighty. Ooh, that one's... And this has saved my clothes. This little tub here. I should do everything in this. All right. Oh my gosh, look. Let's go one time the other way and see what happens. And you saw how much gold I did not put on here, right? I'm almost wanting to, let's see, one more. I think I'm going to stop though. That is just like, I love it. All right, I'm going to bring the other two over here and let you look at them, and then we're going to call it a night. Okay, this is 3, this is 2. Let me get the one that took an amazing amount of time. And I'm going to back out. And here is, I'm trying not to touch. There we go. I don't want it to fall off either. Let me pull it out. Got little goofballs on my finger. Wrong way. There we go. And that's about as good as I can get it for right now. There. But they are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And they will resin up gorgeous too. They should look like this when they're done. And I'm excited about this. So, okay guys, I thank you for being patient with me and going through this with me. Y'all, if you liked it, like it, thumbs up for me, share with your buddies, please, and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell. That'll allow you to pick all for all my notifications, so you'll be aware of when I have my next most current video. I love this one. This is my angel one. Let me bring it up. Look at that. Is it not gorgeous? See the angel? Here's her wings on this side. But I'm kind of afraid of touching anything, so we're going to leave it. Okay, y'all. Y'all take care. God bless, and have a wonderful today. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Toodaloo.